Are you looking to educate your market in a way that truly resonates and empowers your audience? Let's dive into some comprehensive strategies that go a little bit beyond the basics. Hi, I'm Michael Pacheco, Fractional CMO for health and health adjacent tech companies. Today, I want to talk to you about market education, not just surface level stuff, but comprehensive strategies that deeply inform and empower your audience. The reason I want to talk about this, guys, is because over the past 2 or 3 months, I've probably spoken with 40 or 50 health tech CEOs and founders, presidents, co-founders. And one of the issues that I continue to hear over and over again from you guys is a struggle to educate the market on what exactly your solution is, what your product, what your solution is, the problem that you're solving, trying to get people to understand that. Because in this space, especially in health tech, med tech, biotech, in the tech space, solutions can be quite complex. It's scientific stuff. It's not always easy to do in layman's terms. So let's talk about how we can educate your market. It's not just about sharing information. You got to do better than that. This is not just chatting with a colleague over beers on a Friday night happy hour, right? It's about guiding your audience through a let's call it a learning journey that helps them really understand your industry, your products, and not necessarily your solutions. I'm going to word this very carefully. How they can benefit from your product or your service. You want to educate them on your industry, your products or services, and how they can benefit from whatever it is that you offer, whether it's a product or a service, whatever it is. Forget the solutions part of it, right? Specifically, how they can benefit from it. And I word it like that because that's what people care about. If you think about, there's an old story in marketing about took out an ad for their new computer at one point, and it was a full page ad in the New York Times or something like that. I'm butchering the story, but the premise is here. And it listed out all the technical specifications of this computer. It was just like this epic next generation computer. Oh, it was so good. The 486DX with a turbo button. You could make it go faster. I don't know why you would ever turn that turbo button off, but anyways, you get the idea. And it flopped because nobody cares about the tech specs. And then Apple did the same thing. They took out a half-page ad, I think, in the New York Times at one point, and it was the launch of their Think Different campaign or something like that. Again, guys, I'm probably butchering the story here, but the premise is here. And it was just Think Different Apple, and it was a picture. It was mostly an image, and the image resonated with the kind of person that would use an Apple. Again, Apple is a computer company the same as HP, the same as IBM, the same as Dell, the same as Lenovo, all perfectly capable of creating computers. But Apple has created a cult, right? There's no cult of HP laptops. There's no cult of Lenovo laptops that I'm aware of. You get the idea. Circling back, educating your market is not just about sharing information. It's about guiding your audience through a learning journey that helps them understand your industry, your products, and how they can benefit from what you have to offer, okay? So let's explore some approaches to market education that can help establish your brand as a trusted authority. All right. Number one, multi-channel content delivery. So to reach broad and diverse audiences, it's crucial to deliver educational content across multiple channels. This includes blogs, this includes webinars, this includes maybe LinkedIn articles. If you're publishing white papers, this includes that. This includes videos on YouTube, on social media, LinkedIn. This includes podcasts, right? Anything that you can think of, multi-channel content delivery. Each platform caters to different learning styles. Each platform caters to different preferences. Each platform caters to a different type of person on the other end. For example, if you've done the research or you just know in your, unquestionably that your ideal customer is not on Instagram, full stop. They're just not. There's no way they're ever on Instagram for whatever reason. Then don't post on Instagram. I'm not encouraging you to waste your time. What I am encouraging you to do is consider different learning styles, different preferences, and just ensuring that your message reaches as many of your prospects as possible by syndicating it through these different channels, right? YouTube and LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. You can post videos on all of these platforms, blogs, LinkedIn articles, regular LinkedIn posts, Facebook. You can post long form information on some of those, short form, text on others. Thinking about things like that. Podcast, audio for people on the run, literally, if they're out for their morning jog, they're listening to a podcast, or maybe on their drive to work, something like that. Do people still drive to work anymore? I'm not sure. At any rate, consistency across these channels reinforces your brand's authority, and it helps establish a deeper connection with your audience. Number 2 is going to be in-depth tutorials and how-to guides. So you want to go beyond surface level content by creating in-depth tutorials and how-to guides that walk your audience through complex topics. So these resources, frankly, should be detailed, they should be actionable, and they should really be providing actual real value that your audience can apply immediately. This is the kind of stuff that I try to do with these videos. I want to give you guys something when you're done watching this video, you can walk away and be like, okay, I've got some ideas on what we can do and how I can, maybe meditate a little bit on how to apply this to the business, but these are great ideas. Here's something I can take and I can apply it immediately. Whether it's a video like this or a step-by-step guide on how to use your product, or maybe an in-depth exploration, market research on industry trends, comprehensive content just builds trust and it positions your brand as a go-to resource. The idea of preeminence makes your brand preeminent. Number 3, interactive learning experiences. Talked a little bit about this yesterday. So interactive content, think quizzes, webinars, virtual workshops, things like that. They can turn passive learners into active participants. The more active people are, the more engaged, the more they're going to remember you, the more they're going to build that trust. It's a cause and effect thing. It's an effect of being more engaged. Trust is built and built. These experiences not only engage with your audience, but they also provide opportunities for personalized learning by incorporating interactive elements into your educational strategy. You can create a more dynamic and impactful learning experience that really resonates with your audience. Final one here, number 4, expert-led webinars. So position your brand as an industry leader, as a thought leader by hosting expert-led webinars and thought leadership sessions. Invite industry experts. Don't just do it all yourself. Invite other industry experts. Invite your competitors. Get smart people in here to talk to you. Even if you're bringing your competitors in to talk about it, you become the town hall. You are where people come to get the information. That's going to build that trust. That's going to make it more valuable. It not only enriches your content, but it also enhances your credibility. It fosters a community of engaged learners who look to your brand for guidance and knowledge and so forth. Let's look at some companies that have successfully implemented this kind of comprehensive market education strategy. Number 1 I want to talk about is HubSpot Academy. HubSpot has built a strong reputation as a leader in marketing education through its HubSpot Academy. They offer free courses, they have certifications, they have in-depth guides on a wide range of marketing topics, from inbound to outbound to advertising to everything in between, right? Conversion rate optimization, everything. They provide immense value to their audience at mostly no charge, and it positions themselves as a trusted educational resource in the industry. And what does that get? When people hire these marketers that have learned all of this stuff from HubSpot, when someone hires that marketer and says, what CRM should we use? What should we use to host our website? What marketing automation should we use? What email automation should we use? They're going to be like, how about HubSpot? Because that's where they learned everything. Salesforce's Trailhead platform is another prime example of interactive learning, similar to HubSpot, right? Trailhead offers users a gamified learning experience with interactive modules and challenges that really teach them how to use Salesforce products effectively. So it's like playing a game and you learn how to use Salesforce, which you need, because I don't know if you've ever used Salesforce, but it's ridiculous and outrageously complex. And if you're doing under $50 million a year, you should probably not be using Salesforce. Just there's my pro tip for the day. Number 3 is Moz's Whiteboard Fridays. I can speak from experience on this one. I have been doing SEO for over 10 years. I did the SEO strategy for the Golden Globes, current content strategy, and Moz and Rand Fishkin, the guy that did Whiteboard Fridays, it's just chef's kiss. They were so good, so brilliant, and so necessary at the time when there was a lot of opaqueness and obfuscated knowledge about SEO, what worked, what didn't, why it worked, why it didn't work, et cetera, et cetera. Their breakdown of sometimes very complex SEO topics into short, easily digestible lessons provided in-depth insights that helped people like me, SEO experts, stay informed and ahead of the industry trends. They provided consistent and valuable content, and it has established Moz as an authority in the SEO space. So, in conclusion, comprehensive market education is about more than just sharing knowledge. It's really about creating a multifaceted learning experience that deeply engages and empowers your audience. And by leveraging multi channel content, in depth tutorials, interactive experiences, expert led webinars, all the good stuff, you can really build quite a robust educational strategy that positions your brand as a trusted industry leader. So, what I want you to do now is reflect on your current educational strategy. Are you providing content across multiple channels to reach different segments of your audience? How can you incorporate more interactive and in depth learning experiences? Finally, what steps can you take to position your brand as a thought leader in your industry? Considering these questions, the whole point of this is to get you to think about where your company is currently at and to expose opportunities to incorporate and implement some of the ideas from this video. Okay. If you're struggling with any of this, if you're ready to develop comprehensive marketing education initiatives that really crush and educate your audience so that they understand what it is you're doing, I'm here to help. Reach out to me. Let's have a chat. I'll buy you 14 beers worth of my time at no cost to you. It's a half an hour on Zoom. I have nothing to sell you. And my only goal is to provide you with actionable value that you can apply directly to your business. You can get at me on LinkedIn or by reaching out to me directly on my website. That's michaelpacheco.co. If you did find this video helpful, I would love it if you gave it a like and let me know what was valuable for you in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please give us a review on whatever platform it is you're listening on. All of these things help us reach more businesses and it helps us help more businesses. And that's really our big goal here. So in the meantime, I want to thank you for doing what you're doing, for all the contributions that you are making in the world with your business. As ever, I'm Michael Pacheco. Until next time, cheers.